Welcome everybody, and thank you for joining me. And on the show today, my guest is me. I thought I would take the opportunity not to have any guests this week because I wanted to give something positive about this imbalance that we're facing at the moment throughout Austria and throughout Europe and throughout the world. I'm not going to mention the name of this current imbalance because many of you who know me know that I give talks on the power of words, and if we start to name this imbalance, we give it gravitas, we give it energy. And so for many of those that are living in fear, it just creates a snowball effect. But today I want to talk about the positive side of what's happening. And all it takes is a simple change of perspective. It does require, though, that those who have eyes to see and ears to listen. Otherwise, you will live in the fear energy. The universe has presented us with a gift, an opportunity to clean the planet and ourselves. Air travel is down. The ships, the cruise liners that spew out equal to 13,000 cars per day, the pollution that they throw out has either been ground to a halt or has been severely culled. And of course, driving, many people are staying at home, and so there are empty roads, or a lot emptier roads. So what does this mean? This means that the air becomes cleaner. The place we live in, the oxygen, the air becomes purer. And as we breathe in this oxygen, it helps us to grow stronger with our immune systems. It also means that we take less resource from the ground in terms of fuel as we sell less barrels of oil. And of course, this work at home opportunity now that many office staff have the option to take up has provided us with something else, and that is, since the schools are closing, parents can stay at home with their children and be more effective, and perhaps we might start to see once again the growth of home schooling. The other positive side of this is that families get the opportunity now to speak to each other about important life issues, and not only who's going to win X Factor or Britain's Got Talent or what's happening to the Kardashians. This all pales into insignificance. And so this current imbalance has provided us with this opportunity for families either to get together and become one and whole, or it may offer closure to a relationship that isn't going anywhere. And so this morning as I went shopping, it was about 8 a.m. and it was clear the shelves were already becoming empty. So what's good about this? What positive can we take from this? Well, I noticed the unessential items were still full. The place where you could buy Krapfen, for example, or all these sugary foods, shelves were still full. Alcohol, the wine, shelves still full. And again, this has given our bodies the opportunity to recover and recalibrate. When we stop putting pounds and pounds of sugar into our body can adjust, it can throw out the toxins much easier. When the toxins are out of our body, our immune system becomes stronger. Then take into account we've got better air because of the lack of pollution. Our immune systems can get stronger even better. And this also applies to alcohol. As lovely as it is, a glass of wine, it is still toxic to the body. And so as we consume less, there has another effect, and that is, in a world where market forces operate, If we don't consume, we see a drop in prices. This means eventually things will become cheaper for us. Certainly in terms of food produce. So there are many things we can gain from this if we just change our perspective. So now the universe, God, the source, whatever deity you choose, has presented us with a gift, an option in fact. And so as from today, I'm guessing no longer is getting the new iPhone a priority for you. No longer is having a faster internet speed a priority for you, or you must have that Xbox for Easter. You've got to find a way of earning more money to have that Xbox for Easter. And for those that have the eyes to see and the ears to listen, the universe has presented us with a gift and telling us, here is the opportunity for us to change our ways. So the point is this: how you see yourself, you become, and what you think about, you attract. If you live in fear, you will no doubt meet more people that will live in fear, particularly with this particular imbalance. And if you live in joy, you will attract more joy, more people with creative answers to a solution. One thing is for sure, and again many people will know that when I give talks on the power of words, I often refer to collective consciousness, and I believe 100% that this is the way forward for us right now. Collective consciousness. We know that when we have sufficient numbers and we focus on a single benevolent outcome, then that thought must become a reality. And it doesn't matter what legislative law is put in place. Universal law supersedes everything, and whatever our thoughts are will come into place. So we have a choice. We can sit back, do nothing, or we can take action. We can be the change. And so I invite all of you who are watching this video to share it and put your name down that you are participating in collective consciousness, that we're going to create a very short Mandela that we can share with the whole world, that creates the single outcome that we require. But it requires you to share this video. It requires you to put your name to it, to say that you're taking part of it. Why is this so important? It's all to do with intention. It's all to do with stating the fact that you want to be part of the change. And the law of unintended consequence is that other people who are nervous or cautious about standing up will stand up and stand next to all of us as we look to make this change possible. Actually, you need just 9,300 people worldwide to simultaneously meditate to create a change in a matter of days. Obviously in this video I can't get involved in all the details, but over the next few days I'm going to structure a very short Mandela, whatever you want to call it, to put forward the idea of the change that we require to move forward as society. It will involve all life forms, not just the human race, but the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom. Everyone, every living entity will benefit from this, what amounts to just a 1 minute a day meditation every night. Just 1 minute focusing on a single benevolent outcome. So no longer do we have to leave anything to chance. No longer do we have to leave this world to government to make changes which can take forever and quite often do not succeed. We can be the change. And so I leave you with this thought. Let's do something today that our future self will thank us for. Thank you.